If you want to stay on top of trends in your own industry, here's a system that you can have that will do that for you. So every day it will just go into, the web, search for trending news in your industry, and then send it to you, say on Telegram, Slack, whatever communication channel you would prefer. So this is very simple. I'm going to show you two ways to build this. So first off, let's build this on Make. So you're going to sign up on Make for free, and once you sign up, this is what you would see. So you simply just click on create scenario here. Your first module is going to be the AI module that will be able to search the web. And for you to be able to search the web using AI, you will need Perplexity. Perplexity is able to search the web as opposed to ChatGPT and Claude, right? So we're going to search for Perplexity here. So you can find it here, and you're going to create a chat completion. So my own connection already exists, but if yours doesn't, just do add here, and you can go to this online help here. I always just ask, people to go here so that you will get acquainted to reading the instructions and understanding what is expected of you. So that way it won't be a hassle for you to get around other modules as well. So verify this so that I can see the help that they're giving me. Yeah, so now you can see here how to properly connect your API. You can see step by step here. So just follow the step-by-step guide here, and you'll be able to, sign up on your Perplexity and also sign up on the console so that you can get your API. And then once you get your API key, you can always come back here and do add and put in your API key here, change the connection name if you want to, and then save this, and it will automatically create your connection for you. But I already have one, so I think I'm going to stick with what I already have. So we come down to the model. You can choose the Sonar Pro, the Sonar Reasoning, the Sonar Deep Research, whatever works for you. But for me, I think I will just stick with the Sonar. Yeah, it works fine for me. So the first thing I'm going to do is now add my message, which here the role, I'll give this the system role, and then the content here, I already copied it, so I will just have it here. And it just says you are a news research assistant, find the top trending, AI news, because that's my niche. But if yours is maybe like education, whatever your industry is, you can also change that. And from today, I would like to change this to the timestamp of now, so that it will always know what today is, because today is not really a day. But if I say from today, which is now, which is when it's running, and I'm going to set it to run every morning, so that's like that morning news that is trending that particular morning is what I want. So I'm just going to delete this today, and then I'm going to say for each story title, provide a title, a 2-sentence summary, source publication name, sorry, and URL. So those are the 3 things I would need, and I will need it to give me all of that in a JSON array. So I think that is okay for me. That's all I really need. I don't really need to tweak anything, but if you want to, you can of course switch the temperature, the search mode, whatever, however you would prefer. If you want it to search the web, search, but I just like to leave this open so that it to do everything it has to do. But if you would prefer the search mode to be web, whatever works, right? So we save this. And of course, always remember to save this. So the next thing now is to run this so that we can get our output and so that we can be able to pass a JSON. So I'm going to run this one time. Okay. So you see, it did go to search the web, and then you see it highlighted today's date for me, which is 24th, and that's how it's able to get the so let's go to the content here. So let's go to, yeah, so this is it. Okay, so it has given me the just giving me this. Oh, copied the wrong thing. So I'm going to copy it like so. Stop here, and then move on to the next thing, which is adding the JSON field. So I'm going to do hash JSON here. I'm going to add a data structure, so I will call this maybe like AI telling news or something. And then I'm going to generate it here. So I'll put in the data that I have copied from my Perplexity, and then I'll generate it here. So it automatically generates everything for me like so. Then I save this, and then of course the results will come from where is it? Choices here, and then message here, and then you can see it here. So that is where my results will come from. Then I save this, and I'll save it anyway because that's not going to be my last module. So the next thing I'm going to do is, you know that I've asked it to give me 10. If you look here now, I'm sorry, I'm looking at the wrong thing. Why do I keep on going through the wrong thing? So yeah, you can see, you see AI news today, that's 24 2026, five biggest stories. You will see top AI stories, June 2024 daily roundup. You will see like, so there are different news here and there are different stories. So if I make it just directly send me this, it's going to be sending me one after the other. So to send me the first one, run again, send the second one, run again, send the third one. But I actually want it to compound everything into one message and send it to me, right? So that's what I'm looking for. So I actually want it to compound it into like one individual message and send it to me. So I will need an iterator to do this because I want it to iterate through the loop. So iterate and iterate until it's done. Then it can now drop it for me, if that makes sense. So we are going to do iterator here, and then we are going to do flow control, and then the array will come from, then I do title here, sorry, then I do title here, then I do summary, then I do source, then I do URL. So I'll do summary, I'll do source, I'll do URL. Then I'll save this and I'll save this. So my last module is going to be the module that sends this message to the group chat. So be it the to my communication platform, so be it WhatsApp, Telegram, Slack, whatever you would prefer. Here, so I think I'll just do Slack for the sake of this video. I'm going to do Slack, but of course you can switch this for WhatsApp, Telegram, whatever you would prefer. So I'm going to do send the message, and depending on if we have like a content team that has to look at this and create content about it and all of that, we can send this to our content channel, or we can send it directly to me just so I'm still on top of trends, whatever works for your team. So we are going to do select from the list, and of course you can select from like the public channels, or you can do like direct message here and then to send it directly to you. So for me, I think I'll just do this public channel, and then I'm going to do this, sorry, I'm going to do this, and then I do this. So now let's run it one time and see how it will look like. So as you can see here, you can now see all the news here. You can see all the trending top news here, starting from here. So you can see all of these. You can see the title here. You can see all of them here basically. And they're promoting this, and you can see all the trending news, and this will just help your team go in and immediately know what's happening. Maybe they can create content about it, read more about it in the team, just so the team is up to date with what is happening in the industry, all of that. So this I was going to show you two ways to do this. So the next way we are going to do this is to build this, make Claude build this for us inside our Make. So I'm going to, I think, delete this. So I'm going to load up my Claude. I'm going to load up Claude here, and I'm going to open it. So now that I have this, I'll just come to this customize. This is my Claude, by the way. And then I'll now go to, where is it? I'll now go to connectors here. So you can see that I have Make connected. But if I didn't, I can do add here, and then I'll browse through connectors. And in here, I would see Make, right? And I would see this plus sign here. So then I can just go to install and install it into Claude, right? So that's what you want to do. You want to install Make into your Claude so that it will be able to go in and create the automation for you, right? So because I already have mine, I'm just going to come here on my own chart and ask it to create a daily news, automation for me that will go into the web, search for trending AI news. Of course, I'm still going to use AI because that's my niche, but you will switch that to whatever niche you are in. I will tell you to, create news from, search the web, find news, and then put it or send it to my team on Slack. So I'm going to go ahead and do that right now. So I'm going to say, I want you to build me an automation in my make.com that will search the web every morning for trending AI news and send that to my team on Slack. So I'm going to go ahead and send this into the chat and starts loading. So it's bringing up, the skills and everything it needs. Searching the available, make scenario connections that I already have so that it's going to be able to create, the tools and then all that, create scenario and all of that. So it's actually doing that right now. So you see it has picked up all the organizations that I'm in so that it will be able to get the connections that it needs. So you see it's still going to work with Perplexity and also Slack. I'm going to find the channels to send. And you can see here, it's already telling you why it's using Perplexity. It said I will use Perplexity, great for real-time website. OpenAI to format it into nice digest and Slack. It even did an extra work by using OpenAI to clean it up into like a clean one message, or if that makes sense, into a clean message so that it will now send that to my team on Slack instead of using the iterator that I did use. So yeah, that also works as well. Say searching for all the tools, so you just have to allow it here to get the modules and everything. So it wants to get app module. So you can see this, it's already looking at existing scenarios so you can get, well, that's nice. So I love this. Okay, so now I have, it has the exact module name, Grace Message version 4, and you're going to connect that to Perplexity and OpenAI. It's getting everything from an existing module, so hopefully it works well. Right? So it even found the one that I currently have, which is Daily AI News to Google Sheet. So I currently have that one in my organization. So it's really going to take that and work with it. So you see, it's saying it will use that to build the Slack version. So it's saying it's going to take that and build the Slack version. So yeah. So you see, it has the exact OpenAI module and it's going to build the scenario now. So what is it saying here? Daily news, daily AI news to Slack team digest. That's what it's calling it. it's saying the scenario is live. Here is a summary of what was built. So that's the scenario ID, and then it used Perplexity, the Sonar branch, and it used OpenAI 4.0 mini to reform the raw, data into clean, engaging Slack message, bold headlines, bullet summaries, and a motivational closing line. Sorry. Then it used Slack to deliver the message to my team with a data header and a bot signature. So it runs every day at 7 a.m. And then if I go here, I should be able to. It said just go to your mail and turn on the toggle, click run first to preview a live digest right now. Okay. So if we go into, so it says we should look for daily AI news. Just keep it. Okay, you can see it here. So it has built daily AI news to team Slack team digest. So let's go in and see what it looks like. Okay, so you see it has set the time to daily 7 a.m., which is something I forgot in my own automation because I want you to run every day by 7. So of course you make sure that you set your timing here to daily by 7. You can just come here and click on this and you'll be able to set it. You can see all the timestamps that you can run your scenario, and of course you pick daily and then you pick the time from here. So in our first module, let's see what the prompt looks like. So you can see this, it says from the last 24 hours, for each provide a clear headline. What's that? One, a clear headline. Two, it's 2 to 3 sentence summary. Three, why it matters. Includes source names, format as a brief, as a structured briefing. So it didn't add URL for this one. So for the OpenAI, let's see what it did. So it says you are a news editor creating a morning briefing for a business team on Slack. Format the news as an engaging Slack message using Slack Markdown bold for headlines, bullet points. Start with a one-line intro, list each story with a bold headline, then a short summary, and with a motivating one-liner about staying ahead in AI. Keep the total. Okay, this is good. Then it goes ahead, of course, to map the message in here so it can work with that. This is great. And then of course it goes into Slack to send this to our new channel, or you can switch this for whatever channel you would prefer. And of course it sends the record here, and that you powered by your make.com AI news bot. So now let's run it one time and see how it will look like. Okay, so it's currently generating our summary on OpenAI for us. So let me load this up. So it stops here, please. So we are going to have the next one loading up after that. Yeah, so you can see it come up here now. So you can see how it goes here. And saying good morning team, here's your AI news briefing to kick off the day with the most pressing stories that could impact our strategies and operation. Here's what's trending in AI. Wow, you can see how we properly formatted this, and it's saying powered by your make.com AI news agent bot, sorry. So you can see, so you have choices of how you can build this. You can either build this using Claude, or you can build this manually in Make, whichever works for you. And once you just come here, you can just turn this on and you're good to go, right? Just save this and you're good to go. So as you can see, there are so many ways. There are two ways you can build this, either directly in Make or you can use Claude to build this. It still works perfectly. The most important thing is to have a working system at the end of the day that does this. So it doesn't matter if you use Claude to build it or you go in and build it manually. But if you ask me, you can build with Claude. Something this simple, you can build with Claude just to save time, because while it's building it, you can go in and do other things, have a meeting, have brainstorming session, whatever. You can go in and do that. Once you come back, it's already done, and you just publish it and set it to start running. So I really hope So I really hope you found this video useful. If you did, give me a thumbs up, subscribe to this channel. And if you're a business owner, you're trying to build, automations for your business and you do not know where to get started, you can of course book a strategy call with me. The link is in the description. And with that being said, if this video was useful to you or this video was very helpful, you can share it with other business owners that might also need a system like this to save them time and effort, and also help their team. You can share that with them. And I think this will be where I call it a day. Let me just stop rambling. So I will see you in my next one. Mwah.